An aqueduct all the way here is a little bit more than 11 kilometers, and they built an aqueduct that was found when Israel built road number 6, which is between Gezer and Ramleh. So the aqueduct can be seen now by the petrol station, the southern gas station, the southern petrol station in both sides. So you can do it, you can see it. And Ramleh was built as the capital of the land of Israel. When it was built, it was a big town. And there was no, as we said, water sources. So they built more and more and more water cisterns or reservoirs that we can see here. We have plenty in Ramleh like that. Most of them in the area of the White Mosque, which is less than a kilometer from here. And part of them is around what used to be the neighborhoods. And one of them, which is well preserved, is the Arches Pool. What is unique here are two things. One, we have an inscription, originally inscription, up there that said that it was built by the governor of the area, of the district. But the main thing that we have a year. The year in common calendar is 789. I remind you, it's the beginning of the Abbasid dynasty, the time of the Caliph Harun al-Rashid, but it's not built by Harun al-Rashid, because if he said build a pool, we had his name on the inscription, but he's not mentioned there. So it was built in his time. Probably he didn't know about it. He lived in Baghdad, not here. But the governor of the area built it in 789. That's all what we know. But look at the arches. Wherever you are, look at the arches. The renovated or the original. It doesn't matter. What do you see in the arches? What type? Pointed arches. All of them, you can see, all of them are pointed arches. It means,
no, they adopted the Crusader.
Crusaders adopted this design.
How Crusader who came in the 12th century, if it was built in the 8th century?
Before the Crusaders.
So it's
Sure. It means who copied from whom? The Crusaders from the Arabs or the Arabs from the Crusaders?
Crusaders from the Arabs.
Crusaders from the Arabs. Yes. Right, to the Arabs. Probably it was invented by architect, engineer, Arab engineer. We don't know when, or we don't know where. 7th century, 8th century, he invented a very important thing, pointed arch. And we can see it used since the 8th century. One of the most ancient places in the world is here for pointed arches. But the main thing is not like, it's different or it's, I don't know, I like it or I don't like it. The main thing is pointed arch hold 3 times weight than regular arch. That's the main thing. So he didn't do it only for decoration. He did it because he understood something in geometry or something like that, that it can hold much more weight than regular arch. And since the 8th century, we see it more and more and more. Ramleh is full of pointed arches from the 8th century, below the White Mosque and other places. And then the Crusader came and copied and brought it to Europe. and built. You'll talk about it?
No.
No? Ah, right. You told me Manda period. Right. So, and they built huge churches in Europe after they've been in Israel, and not before. So that's a unique thing to see. Inscription and pointed arch. Okay, I'll stop now. I'll continue upstairs.